Welcome to the campfire. Today we're going to be doing some more Schedule 1. I've gotten things a little bit more arranged out, so as things grow I move them over here just to have a stockpile going. Got plenty of extra seeds. Kind of come up with a few new mixes that I want to work with. We also bought the laundromat so that I have both of those going, just in case I run into times where we have extra, product and everything else, or extra money coming in. Let's see here, where is this one going to be? Ultra, that one, $91. And it only costs 15 per nugget to make, which is why I've been going with that one. I was playing this with some friends the other day, and we were playing around with the mixing. I found some really high value ones, which are great. I also found that, at least at the beginning, it really doesn't matter to make a lot of money on it, on one type. So to explain that, the higher value the strand you've got at the beginning is good, but they'll buy one or two at a time. They'll never purchase like 20 of... Let's see here, where can I find... Where was one that I did here that was just big? I think it was under the fruity name. Fruity Fuel's only 102. But, so, best example I've got... Oh, here, banana balls. So, it's 160. Great. You'd think, like, they'll buy a bunch of it, but instead what they do is they have a soft limit. They have so much money that they're able to spend at a time. And they'll just go... Instead of, so if you had OG Kush, and that's all you had, they'd buy, and they can spend up to $200. They will spend $200 or thereabouts on OG Kush, which will be 5-6 pieces, or, is it 5 or 6 pieces? Let's see. Yeah, thereabouts. Or they'll spend $200 on the one that you've got. There is a benefit to doing that. You have to prepare less. So, less product can cover more customers. Now, once we unlock areas like suburbia, or even docks, these guys have a lot more money to spend. They will buy more of your expensive product, so it makes even more sense to have that buffer of, I want to have to produce less to make more. It benefits in that regard. Hi Peter, do you want to buy something from me? Let's give you the LA cookies. Actually, no. Let's wait for you to call me. That's the other thing. You can go around and do manual deals. You'll generally get less than if you waited for them to call or text you. If you need money right that minute, it makes sense to go and bug people or even try and scalp your dealers, because you're trying to level up. They will still usually buy from your dealers. They may not buy from you. If you do the deal with them first, they will often buy from you anyways. You wanted 3 of this. See, I would have gotten more from this anyways. Your customers will only call you once a day. Yes, you could wait until, or do all deals at between midnight and 6 a.m. and get that curfew bonus. because time doesn't move past 4 a.m. I don't like doing that myself. I just don't like cheesing things. And alright, so that's going to... Oh yeah, you can check the other... The other one's done. Okay. At least I'm pretty sure we bought the post office. I just don't like cheesing things. I don't like abusing that 4 a.m. method because it just kind of makes it feel like, then what's the point of the time system in the first place, and what am I doing? So I like to try and get deals done throughout the day. Maybe once I reach suburbia, I'll be like, okay, I need to do these 5 deals at that time. Because, you know, you get 20% of the value back. Maybe then it'll be worth it to me. But for an extra $30, I don't find it worth it. Especially not at the beginning. And not when I'm already making like $5,000 to $6,000 a day as it is. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents on it. But enough about me complaining. Who wants the banana balls? I don't have banana balls on me. Sure. Let's go grab the banana balls. I know I've got some left. Yep. I'll put these away. Not that it matters, I've still got more product on me than I'll sell today. You wanted 3 of these. Like, he's the biggest spender in the entire area that we can get to right now and have customers from. And he even then only buys, what, 4 at a time? We've got more product than we can sell, so I'm just going to hold off on making more at the moment. You wanted 2 of these. And the last one's over there by Thrifty Threads. Let's go. Come on, Jennifer, what do you want again? 2 of the balls. There you go. I mean, it's a fun game. I just don't want to ruin it for myself. If it doesn't bother you, do it. Cheese the game. Wholeheartedly with you on that. It's just not my thing. Are you a potential customer? No, you're not. Who do I have to befriend? I'm just waiting on you to get happier. Do I have anything with paranoia? I do not. But we can still try to get you. That's the post office. Oh yeah, Luis Fourier. He works at that restaurant. And for some reason always wears a chef hat. Yes, we'll take care of you at night, because you're getting close to that time. What do you... 71%, 71%. Let's just give you that and see if it works. If not, we can always try later. Alright. And the cops show up right as I finish that. Hi guys. Oh, the golden skateboard is so nice. Let's stop by the laundromat. Start laundering some more of this money. Oops. There we go. You can launder your money in increments like that. I don't know. I haven't really found a benefit or a difference in choosing to do it one way or another. I often just run over and stash money as I go, especially if I'm in the area already. Oh, she must have gotten an explosive blend. How dare. Really don't have much of that left. Also don't intend to make more of it unless I have to. That was a really expensive blend to make. And complicated. You wanted 3 of this. There you go. Like, I can make 40 at a time. It kind of works out to be more valuable for us just to do 3 and 3. Or 3 to 4 ingredients per, I should say. Let's pick up this trash can. Because we don't need it here. Contemplating doing drying racks. Higher quality does not increase the value at current moment of your product. What it does do is it adds the value of... It increases the likelihood of somebody accepting your product as a... if you're giving them a free sample. There is a secondary bonus. It gives you a... Why is nothing being delivered to these two? Alright. I just want to take the from the full and put him over here. It increases customer satisfaction and increases your chances of getting the new client. Which, both things are good things. If we had heavenly quality right now on any of these things and we gave it to a new potential customer, they'd be far more likely to accept and call us. They'd also gain more satisfaction and friendliness so that we would unlock the next person faster. And by that logic, I just convinced myself that yes, I do need to go start up the drying rack situation. It is also another place to put product. I'm going to set up the sweatshop to do the drying because we don't have enough room. Let's do 1,500. Ah, right. I clicked on all that wrong. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we need 2,500. So I need another 1,000. Let's do this. Purchase all those. We'll go down to the sweatshop and set up the drying operation. Can I talk to you, Meg? Yeah. You're more than willing to potentially buy something from me. And that's where these are clearly customers of one of our dealers, but you can come back later in the day. Like if they did a deal in the morning or in the early afternoon, you might be able to sell to them. And then, you know, get extra money and extra experience from that one customer throughout the day. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And let's get back to the house and grab product to bring over here to do the drying. We'll have to go the long way around. Let's get moving and grooving. Yeah, it should be fine. Yeah, they can't see me anyways. So let's get... I'm going to be doing a lot more with this OG Kush. So let's put product away. Sellable product away anyways. You want 2 banana balls? Sure, we'll take care of you then. Where did I put the banana balls? We'll take those off the market and hand what's left over to a dealer, if they even have any room for anything. We're meeting her at the West Warehouse. Okay. That'll be easy enough. And we're gonna get product stashed here. Start the drying process, especially with these. So this is where people kind of run into, you spend money on fertilizer and you get them up to that purple stage, and then you have 24 hours to get them up to gold. Cool, you can do that. Or you can just wait 2 days on the drying rack and they'll be gold, and all you had to do was spend $2.50 once. I prefer that method myself. You don't have to do it that way. That's just the way I do it. And Kim should be heading this way. Oh, there she is. Speak of the devil. There we go. Take care of you. Yeah, 410, and it's an 82% or $82. Kind of worth it, kind of not. Not worth cheesing the game for, personally. But again, that's personal preference. Everybody's mileage will vary. And just take as much as we can over there and get it started up. The more we get started now, the more we can end up in a loop, so to speak, of getting this taken care of this way. I have found that giving jars to my dealers, wrong one, dealer. So like he had 100 Granddaddy Purple. He's now down to 79. They'll sell it. She had 100 green crack. She's down to 73. So if you have a lot of extra product, it might be worth just tossing it into jars. And what I do that for is to give me a buffer. So that if I do a day like this where I didn't make anything, but I ended up selling a lot, well, they're not going to run out. I mean, we didn't sell all that much, but we did sell enough that giving them, if I had to be filling up their inventories every time, I'd be running out of product about now. So I often will have just jars of the basic stuff tossed into their inventory so that as they run out of high quality manufactured product, they will fill it up. They'll just fill in with that. Let's go stuff these drying racks so that we don't have as much to carry back and forth, and also so that's not just sitting here. Move the product between the places. I'm gonna run into that 4 a.m. marker, aren't I? Yeah, not quite. Like I said, I try not to cheese that time, but if I'm actually busy doing stuff, I will let it hit there. And my keyboard strokes have gotten a lot faster. Okay, you can visually tell when you've done something, and yet I still don't look. Alright, so that's all these filled up, double. Now to run to the dealers. They don't need any more product, but we can double check that fact. Grab the money. Yeah, you haven't emptied anything out yet. Let you get through all of your product before I worry about it. Get down to Molly, who should be at home by now. Yep. Let's pick up your money. Let's check you out. Do you need anything? No, you're still sitting on everything. Alright. And there we go. That's another day in the books. Why'd I bother saving? It's just gonna... I sleep, it goes through anyways. And then XP is marked by your deals are worth 20 XP. Dealer deals are worth 10 each. So if you're trying to level up very quickly, you want to try to do as many deals yourself and not let your dealers do as many. Oh, I still got a bunch of Super Monkey too. Jeez. Alright, so we've got the Ultra... Where's the Super? So it's gonna be back here somewhere. Where is it? Okay, Super. Super Cake, Super Express, Super Monkey. Super Monkey is another of my really high value ones that kind of confusingly work the way they do. That one I think was also very expensive to make, so the profit margin on it is not very high. Oh, cops are watching. Gotta wait a minute. Can you go away? Thank you. Let's talk to you, Kathy. Do you want to buy something? You still want to buy something. Good. There we go. Get a couple extra bucks on it. Those deals default to the value of the product, just so you know. And these are people who are not my usual customers. So I will sell to them happily, and then my dealers will make money off them as well. Oh, she's good. Alright. That's fair. Alright, let's go get some more money by laundering. So the laundry shop is right here. Yep, and then we'll run over to the post office and get that one started. And I know some people's thoughts is to get the barn before you do the third business. I actually found it necessary by the time I could get to the barn to do the car wash first. Otherwise I was sitting on giant piles of cash with no way to deposit it and use it. By the time I was trying to save the money to get there. So it actually sped me up getting to the barn to buy the car wash first. Where's Eugene? Of course this isn't going to show me. Oh, I can get Kevin though. He's right back here. Try to get him as a customer. Oh. There's a cop right there, Kevin. Can that cop go away? Oh, you're both stuck. Yeah. I'll meet up with you guys. We'll just get Kevin later. Those are some of the weird cases where NPCs get stuck in weird positions. I talk to them both behind the casino. And there's going to be a fair amount of rambling in this episode. I kind of apologize in advance. Let's hope one of these guys shows up early. Come on. Either one of you. And right on time. Okay. Well, a little early. You wanted the Super Monkey. So there we go. And then Luis is supposed to be showing up here. Oh, Andy's right here. Are you just going to be stuck staring into the wall because you both came to the same spot? Whatever. We'll go deal with somebody else and maybe he'll fix. Of course, they're not there yet. So what about the other one? Doris is on her way there. She's going to be fashionably late, as always. These clients, man, they're busting my balls. Always late. Alright. Let's get you your... you wanted... oh, you wanted Ultra Smegma. Got it. Let's get yours done. And you do get the quick delivery bonus, which is 10%. So doing during the daytime isn't a waste. You also wanted this. Whoa. Somebody's shooting and running. What is going on there? Oh, somebody must have exploded. Yeah, we can get you that. Is Luis gonna be here? What is going on? What the heck? Is it because people are buying the exploding one from somebody? Is that what... neither of these. Weird. Okay, well, let's go get George done and worry about why we're being shot at or people are exploding. And of course, Charles. Yes, we can take care of you too. It's always the weird ones. Alright. Jeez, everybody wants to buy today. You wanted Super Monkey? Yep. We can take care of you. Yes, we can take care of you. French Wharf. And it's handing two people at the same time in the same spot. Super weird. I almost never get that. But most of the time when I do, it runs into that weird issue where you can't talk to the one because he's stuck walking into the spot after the other person moves. Alright, behind casino. Let's see if he's working finally. If he's going to actually be there. Nope. Because he went running. Yeah, we can't even get in there. Alright. You wanted 4 of this. And Eugene, you wanted 2 of this. And there we go. We can get the next dealer. Are you going to be here or are you going to be at... where are you going? Okay, that... this is really weird. Alright, I'm going to try loading and saving the game. Maybe. And of course now Peggy wants to buy from us. I'll deal with her in the night. And this is where having a... okay, yeah, that fixed him. He stopped running around like an idiot. Alright, she wants to be behind Taco Ticklers. Come on, Peggy, hurry up. Want to go recruit Brad. Actually, since you're going to take a minute, let's go recruit Brad. He is expensive. $2,000. Take some of the Ultra Smegma and the Super Monkey for now. We'll get you other product later. Where is she? Is she coming? Come on, Peggy. Now's a great time because the cops are leaving. There she is. You're usually early. I mean, you are early, but earlier. You wanted Super Monkey. Alright. Now I'm going to take our products off the list. And I'm going to order a delivery for banana, cuke, donuts, and iodine. Destination bungalow, loading dock 1, place the order. I need an extra $200, but saves me from having to run back and forth, back and forth. And during the time that it takes to get everything there, I usually have time to do things like this. There you go, you got a bunch of product. And now I can assign customers to him as well. Because otherwise he's not going to go sell things. Let's do Charles, Doris, Kim. You can work with Jennifer and Louise and Lucy. 6 of 8. George and Peggy. I'll keep Peter filing the others. From here, that gives us plenty of time to start looking at unlocking more people. Can only unlock one more here and one more here. Her standards are low. I need to go back to Brad for a minute. Come on, Brad. I need some of that product back from you. Where'd you disappear to already? He went immediately on the dealing. That's fine. Just need to talk to you for a quick second. Give me one of these. So I'm going to go get Madame Ming to be a customer. She's not a frequent buyer, if I remember right, but it's another buyer. We'll go to the back door. We can also use this as an excuse to check on... Yeah, there we go. 98% chance she don't like it. There we go. Yeah. So you'll see these are on their way to the last tier. The drying rack does up to, or from the lowest to the highest. It's just how long it takes to get there. So really we could be buying the additive to increase quantity of product and getting to the end result just as fast as we want. I'll use up these for this mix. And while we're waiting for the delivery to show up, we can go get... I should have ordered a lot earlier in the day. We might not be able to mix until the morning. We'll run... Ooh, yeah. Dealers. Go talk to the dealers. Where is Molly? Molly's coming up the other side of this. Is it this? Yeah. She's coming up this way. I'm gonna go talk to her, get her money, go get Benji's money, and then we'll go finish laundering. How he didn't see me is a great question. Thank you. Alright, Copper, move. There we go. Wait for that one to pass. Not that I think they can see me anyways. Not long enough. Alright. We just dip over this way. Never once get seen. Benji's out dealing. Where's Benji? Benji, man. There's that's Ludwig. Benji's going down this way. Got it. You got some money on you. Now we'll just go take care of laundering for the night. Alright, and the delivery is here. So we can start getting this moved in. A little at a time. I think what I'll end up doing this time around is, as soon as they leave, I'll order another one so they'll be here in the morning. That way we can get some products stashed up and ready to go. This here. Take that out of there. And iodine goes first, if I remember my list right. Yeah, it's iodine. So first, order a delivery for the same stuff. Banana, Coke, whoops, donut, iodine. Place order. Then we just run here. Don't know what generizing does to them in the first place. I assume it has something to do with, I don't know, the Jenners. Then next we'll have to do cuke, then banana, then donut. And it comes out to being, depending on which strain of weed you use to base it on, $90 minimum. So like OG is 90, Granddaddy Purple is 91, Sour Diesel is 90. Just don't do it with Grand Crack, because it only comes out to 82. But otherwise, it's not a bad mix. So I've got these. I should go hand those out. If anybody's got an open slot. Hi, Molly. Do you have... No, you don't have room for anything. What about Benji? Benji's always got room. He's always selling, wheeling and dealing. Let's take a look at what his inventory looks like right now. Yeah, you've got an open slot. So let's give you the extreme stink. You don't got room for anything else, but take your money. Go talk to Brad. I'm sure he's not out of anything, but he might have room for some of these things. Oh, yeah, you had some money on you already. Yeah, you could take the banana. The Ultra S word. Yeah. Some of the names in this game, that's all I got about that. But it could be more interesting. It would be less interesting without the odd names. So let's get in here, get the next part of the mix started. Pink cookies. See, that's not a weird name. That one's normal. Next is banana, and then last is donut. I hope in the update they don't make it so that you can't do things like this. Space is so limited as it is. And then, yeah, we're coming up. So let's just go to sleep. We didn't earn as much, we didn't make as much experience. Them's the breaks, but let's take these. Start the next batch up. Get these up there. Come on. There we go. This actually, like I said, it comes out to $91 with this. And it only costs $15 to make. So in the end, it's actually rather worth doing. We should go find somebody to sell these 6 items to. Get them out of our inventory. Let's go talk to Dean. See if we can get him as a customer. Do you like the... Yeah, you like that one. There we go. We got a new customer. Does Chloe want to buy anything from us? Yeah. There we go. I like to make sure I can guarantee the sale. What about you, Cranky Frank? You're docs only. Joyce, you want to buy something? Here you go. There we are. We got some extra money, extra deals done. I'm trying to make sure that I only do it with customers that aren't mine. They're my... Of course, Mick's never in there. That bug is so annoying. I tried to do it with customers that are under the dealers, because they'll still go sell to or buy from the dealers, and that way I double up on the money and the experience points. At least I think I do. Could be wrong on that one. Jeff's connections. Which contacts? He's a downtown guy. So next, oh yeah, Kevin Oakley. Maybe I can get over to him today. Maybe. If I remember to do it. Money is being transferred over. Good, good. And he was on the other corner store, wasn't he? Nope, that was the corner store. Just sucks that's right there. Only 63% chance. Hey, we got lucky. I'll take getting lucky every now and then. Contacts. Let's see. Randy, you're down on the dock. So if I go left up here, because I can zip past everybody on my fancy skateboard. Dock is up over there. He should be around here. Ah, Randy's bait and tackle.
Okay.
Give you this, 71% chance. Yeah. Alright, I'll take it. Contacts, do we have another? It's Philip. Greg. Jeff Gilmore. Yeah, we can go get him. He likes sedating. We don't have long-faced or... but he might like it enough. We can unlock a couple more customers and start just raking in cash. Yeah, if you hold the jump too long, you don't really gain any speed and you start slowing down. But I like jumping. We've only got the one. So let's try Jeff first and then we'll deal with Greg. 76%. Alright, there we go. 3 more customers. Or 4. Can't remember. No, I sold one. So yeah. There we go, we unlocked more people. Now we just gotta go bottle up product or bag up product. Shift this supply inside. Alright, so now I should have the room to do stuff on this shelf. Let's do these. Oh, come on, lady. Put the cuke there, put the donuts. And take the iodine. because what we can do is we can start stacking things on top. Ready to go. Get this last and have a new product out on the streets. Why are you not planting more? Well, for some reason you're not even assigned to that one. Don't know why. And this one isn't assigned to a destination. Let's go with this shelf. This shelf will be empty before too long anyways. It'll be empty now. In fact. So let's get that out of there. Let's go grab more product from the drying racks now. We'll start pushing out the high quality stuff. We should pick up some soil on our way back, because we'll need it. Click dry, there we go. Now I can start trading things. I click the dry button first. I can start moving things, yep. Okay, you're just getting confused here on where I'm at in my process. That's all. And this will be the last one we can pick up. We got 3 more to do. So we'll take care of those. And I just give myself things to do during the day. When you have like even one more person, you start to run out of things. The unfortunate thing is when you are just by yourself doing this, you already run out of things to do when you start hiring people to take care of the other steps in the process. I should have kept 4 of these on me. Begin. Yeah, I'm doing OG Kush this time instead of Granddaddy Purple. There we go. So now we've got these that we can start packaging up. I don't know if I have the packaging. Yeah, I do. Alright, I'm gonna slap some packaging here, but we're gonna grab more. 1, 2, 3. Because we need to go do this. Take care of this stage. Finish getting things into the drying racks. And getting the product out of there that's ready to go. And be made into things. Once we get the barn, I'll start hiring handlers to take care of parts of the process for me. There we go. Efficiency, try for efficiency. I suck at efficiency, no matter how much I try to do it. There. Maybe I should set up the sweatshop to be like the offset, the off day? I don't know. Purchase 10 soil. So that's all I can carry back. There we go. This is, kind of the loop at this point. I'm sure I could find other things to do. And there is a big update coming in sometime. Anytime between now and tomorrow, next week. I don't know for certain. I've read mixed things on whether it's coming on X day or, the day after that. Who knows? Oh, come on. If I don't screw these clicks up. And maybe the update will add even more things to do. Granted, this is already a substantial game. I am happy to hear that he intends to add more, because of course I always enjoy having more depth to a game. But honestly, it's pretty good as is. Maybe not for a whole $20, but I also understand that. You know, developers got to eat too. So I'm not going to judge. I mean, one person made all this. It's kind of worth it. But I'm glad to hear that he's adding more. Just like Stardew Valley. You know, if it had remained what it was in I want to say 2018, 2019, I don't think anybody would have complained because it was an amazing game. But the dev insisted on adding more things because he wasn't finished with it. And let's face it, Eric Barone will never be finished with Stardew Valley. Every time he says he's done, he keeps going back. Not that I'm complaining. I love Stardew Valley. It is a great chill game for me to just sit and relax to. But if you enjoyed the video, please like it. Please comment. Subscribe if you want to. Thank you for joining me here by the campfire. And as always, have a wonderful day.